guys, and welcome to the channel. Today I am starting a new Create a Sim series. Yeah, that's what I want to call it. Where I'm going to be making over all the townies that are already pre-made for the game into D&D characters. And of course, who better to start this off with than the Goth family? This series is going to be quite long considering there are so many townies in The Sims 4 already. I'm making this starting right after Nifty Knitting came out. I decided to make it that the Goth family basically rules over Willow Creek. I don't know if I'm going to make each of the worlds like a different kingdom and maybe there'll be like a monarchy on each of the towns, but I wanted to definitely have the Goth family as a ruler because the Goth family is so iconic in The Sims 4, and Bella's definitely a queen. But I decided to make them Tieflings, which is essentially, if you don't know what D&D is, Tieflings are kind of like a demon type of race. It's honestly hard to explain if you don't play D&D, but essentially like that's the look I was going for. It's like dark and like red and black, and I was actually going to give her a little bit of a color in her hair and then I decided against it. But I wanted to like really update them because originally I was just going to be like, okay, I'll add the things that just kind of make them look like a certain race. And I'm like, you know what? No, I need to upgrade their outfits, and Bella's especially took forever. And there is a ton of custom content on all of these Sims. I will include links to all the custom content I use in the description below. And if by some chance I miss some of it, I am so sorry, but there is literally so much. Like, makeup was big. Most of the makeup comes from the same person though. So, I mean, it's not that big of a deal because you could find pretty much all of it, even if I would only link some of the custom content there. That's honestly the same for a lot of the custom content clothes. A lot of the outfits came from a few different custom content creators who specialize in making like this fantasy theme and like medieval or Renaissance kind of feeling outfits. But one of the main reasons I decided to do this kind of Create a Sim series, which, like I said, it's going to take a long time to do. I actually have posted on Twitter what type of Create a Sim videos people would like to see. And I got Fantasy Sims as the winner. It was like, I think it was just like regular townie makeovers, Fantasy Sims, and then I think historical was the other one I did. And I think someone suggested to actually do a makeover, like a townie makeover and Fantasy Sims together. So, yeah, that was a really good suggestion. And I was kind of thinking it anyways. If fantasy had won, I was thinking of doing this whole D&D thing to begin with anyways. So, I mean, it worked out. I think that this will work really well with my channel because I am more into the fantasy type of things, and this is totally up my alley. Like, I love D&D. I play D&D with some of my best friends every Monday, and it's just really really fun to play because you can explore your creativity. But this is basically Bella Goth, and I really, really like how she came out because I kept like the red. She's known for her iconic red dress. So, yeah, I didn't have that iconic red dress there anymore, but it still is kind of there in the theme of her outfits. I did keep her swimsuit and her sleepwear outfit the same just because it looked really good as is. But yeah, I honestly am really proud of her. She came out gorgeous. Now, next we did Mortimer. Oh my goodness. Why can't I say his name now all of a sudden? I have had no problem saying his name before. Anyways, he's a Tiefling too. The entire family is Tieflings. If you saw the thumbnail, I mean, I'm sure you could tell. But he's basically like the king of the Willow Creek Kingdom or whatever. I don't know how exactly I'm going to go about this in this world, but I do want to do a let's play with the D&D type of storyline. I don't know if I'll be playing just as the townies or if I will make some of my own original Sims too, but I'm going to try to make every single Sim into some type of D&D type character. And I mean, I will keep some of them as regular humans just because of the fact that we need. I mean, D&D does have humans, and honestly, humans are very common. Like other races aren't as common, and like magic types, I made the Goth family, like with them being Tieflings. I also made them spellcasters just so they could have magic, and I did a cheat in order to make them like high level spellcasters. But the cheat didn't work to actually add different spells to their spell book. So if you happen to download them from the gallery, they will be like max. I think Cassandra is not, no, she's about halfway there as spellcaster, but Bella and Mortimer are both in the max of the spellcasting skills. You will just have to have them quickly learn all of the skills that, or all the spells, and I'm sorry for that. Honestly, that'll probably be a pain when I do this Let's Play if I end up messing with them at all. Anyways, as far as storyline goes, what I'm thinking of doing with these Sims, besides obviously making a D&D world, I am planning on having like certain rivalries, like the land grabs. I don't have them made yet, but I already am gonna make them dragonborns, and they are gonna rule Oasis Springs. So they're definitely gonna be the rivals of the Goth family. And I don't know if I'm gonna do like a Romeo and Juliet and make it that Cassandra and Malcolm have some kind of Romeo and Juliet forbidden romance. It's a little cliche, so maybe I won't do it. I mean, if you guys think I should, let me know in the comments below, and maybe I will. Uh, I don't know when this Let's Play is even gonna become a thing. Like, I have a lot of townies to make over, so, and I'm gonna be doing like individual videos of all of these, and I it's gonna be a long time before I even do this. Like maybe I'll even do some let's plays in the meantime, and then like throw in the creative sims if I can get all of the outfits and stuff and all the townies made over. But I do have a little bit of a storyline idea between the land grabs and the Goths. Like Mortimer, you saw he had like an eye patch on, and there's actually a scar there. It's kind of hard to tell because of the skin detail blending in with his skin. But yeah, he has a scar over his right eye. Yeah, right eye, I believe. And maybe like the land grabs and the Goths had some kind of really bad fight or something like that, and they had a falling out, and maybe that Multimere lost his eye over it. I mean, who knows? it's uh it's The Sims, anything's possible. So I was thinking that maybe something like that happened, and like now they just have like this really big feud, and maybe they're trying to take over each other's kingdoms or something like that. Because you know the land grabs, they're not exactly known for being the greatest. While the Goths are definitely like, in my personal opinion, I'm not a big fan of the land grabs, and I honestly do love the Goths. So I think it was like super fun making them into these Tiefling characters, and I really enjoyed it. Like I loved making Cassandra here. I kind of did a little bit of like a Lolita kind of theme for her, and honestly, I love that type of theme, that clothing style. It's super cute, and I always wanted to have Lolita dresses when I was growing up, but I never had the money for those, and honestly, I still don't have the money for them. It would be a miracle if I could ever afford something like that, and even if I did, I don't know where I'd even wear it. So it would kind of be a waste of money, sadly. So I want to hear from you guys. Have any of you guys ever played D&D before? If you do, like, what is the type of race you normally play, or like the type of class you normally play? I personally enjoy playing more of the magic types. Right now in the current campaign, I'm playing with my friends. I am actually playing two characters. I'm playing a halfling named Melody, and she's a cleric, but she's like a demon cult cleric, so she's very interesting. And I'm playing a druid moonborn named Sifra. She she also is like really into tarot card reading, so it's like a lot of fun playing her. Like I absolutely loved playing both my characters, especially Melody. She is definitely one of my tops at this point. But I'll be honest, I've only been playing D&D for a little less than a year now, but I've honestly learned a lot from it already, and it's just like a really fun experience. Like the group I play in right now is with some of my best friends, and also my husband's in with it. My older sister was playing with us for a while, but with the way that her schedule was and everything. She actually is in another group with one of her friends right now. But anyways, I wanted to ask if anyone had any suggestions for what type of characters you'd like to see as far as like the townies, if there's any suggestions, like any type of D&D species that you'd like certain townies to be, because I'm more than open suggestions. I'm just kind of going on a whim. Like I said, the land grabs I already have decided are going to be dragonborns, but I really don't have a lot of ideas for some of the other townies. I'm just kind of going to go with the theme of it, like the feel of what I feel like they are. So again, if you have any suggestions, let me know. Like I'm definitely going to put a lot of elves in the game because I absolutely love it. And there's actually a D&D mod. I did not use it on these characters here, but I will link that in the description below. I did a mod review video, so I'll link that in the description below too. But essentially just adds certain traits if you want to have them like a certain race. They only have so many so far, but I know they said they're still working on them. Again, I will have all the custom content in the description below. It's going to be a very long list, so be warned there. But all right, like this video if you enjoyed this content, subscribe if you're new to my channel. And all right, everyone, I hope you all have a magical day. Goodbye.